Only now have experts spoken forward. How soon will our cherished Shiba Inu coin reach $1? The analysis you are about listening to is very genuine. It concentrates on the topics that, for some reason, other experts seldom discuss, but which ultimately prove to be the most crucial. Would want to know? Watch this video through to the very finish. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the curve in the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. The whole cryptocurrency market was supposed to explode once the Bitcoin ETF was approved. This, however, is the story twist. It did not. Rather, we ran into a wall in the shape of the market collapse. The why? Grayscale, with its enormous Bitcoin hoard, made the decision to sell when the ETF was approved. Into Bitcoin were pouring billions of cash. But the sell-off by Grayscale brought on this unanticipated selling pressure that brought the cryptocurrency market to its knees. Among those purchasing were Fidelity and BlackRock. Grayscale sold much too much, nevertheless. It seems like the worst of this crypto roller coaster may be over after 3 weeks. The selling-off mania seems to be abating. The upside. Trade volume-wise, the Bitcoin ATS from BlackRock and Fidelity are currently outpacing Grayscale. Thus, the major participants are still on the purchasing side, even if Grayscale is retreating. This may indicate a gradual but certain comeback for the whole cryptocurrency industry, including Bitcoin. Fans of Shiba Inu have something to be excited about as we ride the waves of this brief cryptocurrency revival, the possibility of a further zero being removed from its present price. Imagine that, a real increase in worth that may occur sooner than we expect. Hearts race and fingers are crossed at this type of momentum. The twist is this: that's only the pre-main meal appetizer, or warm-up. For we're now entering the world of long-term forecasts, my friends. I'm going to tell you what the crystal ball means to Shiba Inu beyond the hype right now. Thus, strap up and get ready for a trip into the future, where the opportunities are as endless as the crypto cosmos itself. Though abstract, the concept is rather straightforward. Perhaps allocating 1% to Bitcoin are BlackRock and Fidelity. Think about this. While a 1% investment in Bitcoin by big financial firms like Fidelity and BlackRock may not seem like much, the ramifications are enormous. Let us dissect it. A 1% allocation is a calculated but cautious decision given these financial behemoths. It's an acknowledgement to the increasing acceptance of Bitcoin as a respectable and maybe profitable asset. An apparently little 1% allocation becomes a significant amount of money when working with portfolios the size of BlackRock and Fidelity. It's a measured move that strikes a balance between risk reduction and possible benefits. A 1% investment in Bitcoin also fits with a deliberate approach to diversification in the often changing world of conventional finance. Because of its limited quantity and decentralized structure, Bitcoin is becoming more and more recognized as an inflation hedge and special kind of wealth storage. With a 1% investment, these financial behemoths are not exposed to excessive risk while also acknowledging the revolutionary potential of cryptocurrencies. Please allow me to explain it to you in figures. Two of these titans buying 1% of Bitcoin would result in a net cash influx of $230 billion. Consider that money inflow into Bitcoin as akin to a financial tsunami. The interesting part comes after. Assuming the Bank of America bull market multiple, Bitcoin's possible total market capitalization is $27.1 trillion. That is trillion with a T. We are discussing such size. What therefore does the price of one Bitcoin mean? Grab your braces. Should everything go according to plan, each Bitcoin would be worth an astounding $1.29 million. It is a significant change in the crypto scene, not simply a statistic. It becomes intriguing from here on out. With its $5.3 billion market capitalization, Sheba Inu makes up 0.3% of the $1.65 trillion total market capitalization of the cryptocurrency ecosystem. Now, we will obtain not a little amount if we compute 0.03% of the projected 27.1 trillion market capitalization of the whole cryptocurrency ecosystem. At that time, Shiba Inu is expected to have a market capitalization of $81 billion. It is going to cause the price of Shiba Inu coins to skyrocket by 650%. The intriguing part comes after. The effect might spread to Shiba Inu and the larger cryptocurrency market if the scenario of BlackRock and Fidelity allocating 1% to Bitcoin materializes as predicted. The arithmetic is here. A significant cash inflow into Bitcoin often has a domino effect, affecting the price of other cryptocurrencies. Shiba Inu's growth is not simply a random figure if we conservatively project 650%. As Shiba Inu offers nothing novel, it's a planned prediction. Nothing new to work on, nothing developing. Simply a result of the larger market dynamics. It gets interesting from here, however. This 650% increase estimate is a baseline, supposing the Shiba Inu project stays in its present condition. Far from that is the reality. The Shiba Inu development team is always coming up with fresh ideas, creating a community that extends beyond the present. Not to be forgotten is their audacious goal of enlisting 1 billion users into their ecosystem. That goes beyond an idealistic objective. It bears testimony to their dedication to development and spread. The continuous attempts to create new programs and projects should serve as stimulants, drawing new members to the Shiba Inu community and maybe accelerating the growth well over the cautious 650% threshold. Now let us explore the Shiba Inu story in more detail. Apart from their current initiatives, Shibarium, the Layer 2 scaling solution, is a key participant in the picture. It's a powerhouse within the Shiba Inu ecosystem, not some flashy new idea. The interesting part starts now. 70% of the money Shibarium receives from gas fees goes toward burning Shiba Inu tokens. It's a calculated action intended to deal with the dynamics of token supply, which over time increase the value of each Shiba Inu that remains. There is more, however. Just now, a Shiba Inu developer revealed an ambitious ambition to bring 1,000 new properties to Shibarium. You did indeed hear correctly, 1,000. These initiatives are going to flood Shibarium with transactions, greatly increasing the fees earned, and in turn, quickening the pace of token burning. Given its vast scope, Shiba Inu may burn billions of tokens. Now allow us to consider this in context. The previously predicted 650% rise looks like the tip of the iceberg given the limited quantity of Shiba Inu tokens and the deliberate efforts to reduce that supply. It's more than just a percentage, it's an innovation story and a calculated move toward long-term value growth for Shiba Inu. Thus, as we look forward, it's not just about market dynamics, but also about a thorough plan that sets Shiba Inu up for a path of ongoing expansion and token value development. Keep in mind, however, that this is not financial advice. Check things out on your own whenever possible. We're not quite over yet, however. Simply said, this is the Bitcoin purchase funnel for Fidelity and BlackRock. We don't account for derivative speculators, retail, corporate or government self-custody, or even a straightforward change from a 1% to a 2% allocation. Remember possible new competitors like Charles Schwab, who will raise the purchasing demand by an additional $90 billion. It's a cash tsunami hitting an asset having a supply finality that never wavers. As they say, hold rates increase when prices do. Thus, buckle up because we're not only discussing a price increase, we're entering a world where the value of Bitcoin may completely change the financial landscape and help altcoins like Shiba Inu. Let's step back for a second and stress that Shiba Inu has a long-term strategy, not just a chase of short-term profits for everything we've covered. The programs, which range from Shibarium to launching new projects and burning tokens, are jigsaw parts meant to create long-lasting value. A long view in the cryptocurrency industry is like sowing seeds and then seeing them develop into massive trees. Now think about this. A short-term perspective might lead you to react to changes in the market right now. It's like playing a fast game, when emotions and snap judgments might cause one to overlook the larger picture. The crypto world is ever-changing, and although quick profits might be exciting for a short while, they often carry more risk. Projects like Shiba Inu can survive market changes, adjust to storms, and eventually prosper because of their long-term outlook. not a sprint, more like a marathon. This thus is the lesson from the cryptocurrency game. It might be the difference between playing for a quick victory and taking part in a life-changing experience to be able to look past the everyday market noise and understand the ambition of initiatives like Shiba Inu. The perseverance to remain in the game and see a project develop over time is more important than the initial profits. But how about in your view? Post a comment here. Reading your viewpoint would be quite interesting. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.